What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another session of Build, Break, and
Hello.
Fix.
That's me.
Oh, okay, right. I was like, how's the camera talking by itself?
I'm still trying to
Okay,
fix it. You keep going on. Yeah.
okay, cool.
There's this driver issue I ran into, so yeah.
All
I
right.
don't know.
Yeah, that makes sense. So, but it's good that you're on that. Yeah, so just a bit of a background, guys. Kartik is facing a bit of a technical difficulty with the camera, so he's just working on resolving that. As soon as he does that, he'll be back on the camera. All right, so yeah, I'll do the acknowledgement and then we can get started with the recap and the today's plan. All right, so here it goes. I begin today by acknowledging the traditional custodians of the land on which we gather today and pay my respects to the elders past, present, and future. I extend that respect to Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people here today. Fantastic. That is all done. Yeah, so just to give a bit of a recap, yesterday we were trying to fix the additional blank line
Yep.
that's coming off. Are you
Yeah.
back?
I'm listening. I'm still trying,
Okay,
but
cool.
I'll talk to
Right.
you. I'll talk to you.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I actually
Okay.
want to know what happened yesterday. So yeah.
Okay, cool, good. That's fantastic.
Mm.
Yeah, so we will managed to connect to the WebSocket, and what
Yeah.
we were actually working on was posting a JSON request from the client
Yeah.
and triggering a Lambda so
Mhm.
that it sends us the response. So
Yep.
thanks to thanks to Gagdev who pointed out where we were going wrong, and we applied the fix there, and then it seemed to be working. But that being said, it it started to give us an of a blank line when the
Yep.
WebSocket connects, and the response is coming from Lambda, but is giving out an additional blank
Right.
line.
What
So
do you mean by black line? No?
I'll just show it to you. Just bear with me for a sec. I need to share my screen and then get my API. Actually, I'll share my VS Code and close my WhatsApp and my emails so that doesn't create distractions. All right.
I'm ready. I think it has
Mhm.
been resolved. Let me try going back
Ah,
to my camera.
brilliant. Mm-hmm.
There
Yep.
you go.
Hey, look at that pretty face.
Oh, also I forgot one more thing. I'll be
Yeah,
back.
cool.
You know what it is.
Yeah, I know what that is. I'm glad. Thank you. All right. So we're gonna. Hey, Tori. VS Code. We're gonna open and we're gonna show off the work to Kartik or what we have been able to do so far. Uh, do, do, Log into my password manager. Oops, wrong one. Again. Okay, and this should be it. There we go. Cool, that should click right
Yes,
away.
sir. I'm back.
Cool. So I'm just trying to get the URL for the WebSocket to show you exactly what I'm talking about when I say
You're
blank
right.
line.
Yep, makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
So you know what I was trying to do? I got a camera, right? So I was trying to set up the like an actual camera
Yeah,
for not a GoPro, like an actual um DSLR camera for this.
DSLR. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's not working out.
For the stream.
So yeah, I had this problem. So when I
Mm-hmm.
do that, my
Mm-hmm.
original webcam like just messes up.
Ah, right. I
Mm.
see. I see.
Mm.
Yeah, talking about the DSLR, I've got one as well, but I'm
Oh
just
yeah, you told me. Why don't you
waiting
use it? I
for
don't know.
because
Yeah.
to be honest, I'm struggling on time at the moment
Oh yeah,
and just to
it is time
set it
consuming.
up. Mm.
Mm. I
So that is one of the main reasons why.
Mm.
Okay, so I'll just see how I do this and it will connect.
Yep.
Okay, connection is established. But
Nice.
when I press action and then default,
Default.
then it should send me a message from the Lambda, which it does.
Mm.
Okay. Oh, okay. That's just another thing. All right, hang on a minute. I need to do some alterations.
Where are you?
Sorry about that. There we go. Okay. So I had this in, and now if I show you what will it do, I think you might be able to understand it now. This ESLint keeping me in a really good practice.
Mm. Yes.
Oh, that can't be it. Yeah, expanded. Uh-huh. Cool. Okay. Yeah, I'll just show you what I was talking about now.
Yep. Keen to
Maybe
look.
we'll get triggered. Mm-hmm. So how's your weekend been though? Did much?
Pretty good. What did I do? Let me think. I went on a ride on my board.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. I actually recently bought the camera, right? Um,
Mm-hmm.
so I was trying to do some photography and stuff. I was trying my hand to.
Ah, right, I see.
Yeah.
That's
Turns
pretty
out
cool.
I'm not bad at it. I think. But
Wicked man. So what kind of pictures did you test it with like?
I tried doing landscape near Yarra River. Then I went to Docklands during the
Mm-hmm.
sunset. That was fun as well.
Oh,
Mm.
yeah, that must have been a really nice time to take some
Oh yeah, yeah.
really good
Docklands during
pictures.
sunset is
Yeah,
really nice.
yeah, that's really good, man.
Mm.
Yeah, so the problem with my camera is at the moment the shutter is kind of it gets stuck.
Mm.
So when I press the button for taking the photo, it
Yep.
says that I press the shutter button again, as in to release it. And
Oh, okay.
when I do that, it brings half of the picture as black.
Oh, I get what you mean. So it basically like it's called like a long exposure shot, I think.
Oh,
Um,
okay.
but like yeah, you need to get it serviced. I think that's yeah, it's
Yeah,
easily
mhm,
solvable.
I see.
But I think there's some dust in the shutter, like the machine which pulls the
Right,
shutter.
right, right, right. I see. Yeah, I tried to YouTube and Google that stuff as well, and I
Mm.
did what I could, but there was just one solution which I didn't have the tools for.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So I was like, okay, that's not gonna happen by me now.
Hmm. I mean, you can get your camera serviced for $20-$30.
Okay, yeah, I'll
Yeah.
probably do that. That'd be a good idea though. And it's
Yeah.
not giving the blank line because this line it gave blank yesterday, but
Yeah.
why is he not doing that now? That's weird.
I'll also play some
Should be
music.
yeah, go for it.
Is that too loud?
No, that's all right. That's all right by me.
Okay.
Uh, just trying to think why is it doing this. Actually, hang on. I'm gonna go to
I mean, you're
uh,
getting the message, but it's giving you one more thing, which is throwing an error at the end.
yes, which I
Um,
wasn't getting that before when I did.
Tori, Tori
Mhm.
says it is because you were getting a 200 code.
Tool code. Yeah, because
Was
that's
when
200 is here.
we removed the return yesterday.
This one,
I'm not sure what Mr. Littlefield means, but
because this would definitely throw an internal server error.
um, Tori says to check the last commit on GHub. GHub.
Okay, where's the G hub? And well, we can
Oh,
go
that's the
there.
stream.
I know. I'll just
Oh,
go in that way.
right.
And no, this one. Yeah. So, what was that? Actually, removed return. So that's all we did, and then we were having an internal server error. Really? Let's see.
Is that the solution to the problem?
Um, let's have a look. But I don't think.
Hmm.
I think that might just get rid of the internal
Hmm.
server error. I want to check what's it coming over here.
Um, Tori says, yes, then you are correct. Tori says the commented out code and hello. He says hello.
What? What was that?
He just says the commented out code, and I think that's what he means, line 24.
Hmm. All right. Now, hopefully, the blank line goes.
Hmm?
Hopefully, the blank. I mean, not the blank line. The internal server error goes,
Yeah.
and then we can show you the good-looking API, as in the response of it, but
Yes.
get rid of the blank line.
Hmm. Fair enough.
Because essentially, we're trying to do this. I'll just show it to you.
Yep.
We're trying to basically do this.
Define.
So when we connect to the WebSocket,
Yep.
it says connected, and then we trigger send a key value pair to the WebSocket server with
Hmm.
our Lambda name here. Then
Yeah.
it
Right.
should we should get this message from the Lambda, as in
Hmm.
this one, which we are, but then we're getting another blank line over there. But
Hmm.
anyway, let's see how we go this time.
Right. Tori says it was an amazing PR. I even got harassed by GegDev today. Right then.
Ah, yes. All right. To be honest, I'm not entirely sure what. It says malfunction Lambda proxy response. What? Lambda's malfunctioned. This is making me laugh now.
That's funny.
Our Lambda has been malfunctioned. Whoa. Short description. Okay. True for resolution. Review REST API collaborate with the API dashboard. No. Response body. My header. Okay. Body JSON stringify. How about if we just do this
Yep.
in remove this and put that in the in here in the body. Oh, that work. Will it work? I don't even know if it would work. Let's try this. Who knows? Any comments?
No,
No.
the same thing.
Cool, cool, cool. Now I would just go there. Cause can deploy. It can build.
Hmm.
There we go. Oops, it's not gonna work. No, no, it's not
But
gonna
what?
work.
Oh,
It's that one. Never mind.
nice. That's funny.
How do
Um,
you feel about your? Mhm.
Tori says, is there a better way to run these lambdas locally so you don't have to redeploy every time? Not replace, sorry.
Um, there would be one in which we invoke Lambda locally, but that would mean that we would have to spin up a Docker container, do everything on that one,
Hmm.
as far as I can remember. Come on, dude. Hurry up. So, what's new with you? Okay, you got your
Um,
camera sorted. So, when is it coming up as an HD quality camera for stream?
oh, it's actually 4K. I realized after buying the camera.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh, nice. That's
yeah,
brilliant.
yeah. Um, yeah, I can actually show you. Wait, one second.
Mm-hmm.
This is the camera. Um, I don't know if you can see me, but yeah.
Yeah. Ah,
It's not like
right.
a huge one or something, but yeah.
No, no, it's pretty. It looks a pretty good one though.
Yeah, it's I bought the smallest one I could. Um, but
Hmm.
yeah, so mirrorless. So yeah, I'm gonna try sorting out the live stream as well. Remember how Matt had it quality
Yeah.
earlier?
Yeah.
Uh, I think it's gonna be close to that. Matt has a
Right.
very good
Right. I
camera.
see.
I think it's a Sony
He
something, but
has. Mm-hmm.
obviously I don't have that. So
His picture was really clear though, as
yeah,
in
that was good.
crystal clear. I would say.
Yeah. So
I think
kind
he
of.
was choosing a proper DSLR, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah. I think he was using a mirrorless Sony one. I'm not sure which
Mm-hmm.
one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But yeah,
All right.
really fun.
Mm-hmm.
Did you receive? Oh, there you go.
So this blank line we were talking about that we're
Oh,
trying to get rid of.
all right. I was gonna say far out, but then I realized I'm talking to you.
uh,
Hmm.
so
Tori, Tori says that way you recommended isn't that faster?
yeah, but I can't be asked setting up the Docker container and then
Yeah.
going through that. Yeah,
Fair
I'm
enough.
just trying my best to. Mhm.
Yeah, yeah, fair enough. Sorry about the noise.
It's alright.
Can you hear from your balcony as well?
Yeah, I can.
Someone's in trouble.
Um, I'm just thinking, how can we get rid of that one? Actually, if so, it comes in here.
Hmm.
Actually, get rid of this part here,
Yeah.
right? And then uh, I need to close my balcony. That's taking all my focus away.
Hmm.
Uh, so I'm thinking that it's coming in here, and
Yeah.
then is going in this method,
Hmm.
uh, instantiating API gateway, and with this endpoint, which is fine, and then is creating a function and passing in the data, and then it's just putting in a way to post to connection,
Hmm.
that one.
Yep.
And then what's happening here is that it's just
Oh, sorry about that.
it's just saving the get socket context event in the send,
Yep.
which is all of this, as in it's returning the connection ID endpoint and the send thing here as well.
Hmm.
And then what it's doing is simply using this send, as in that one, as a function to send out this message. It's
Hmm.
just stringifying it. But then why is it sending a blank line? Let me check the CloudWatch logs.
Yep. Surely.
46. No, this can't be the one. Log groups. No. Okay, that can basically I can get rid of that one. That's
Hmm.
of no use whatsoever. Um, yeah, that's the only one there. Still, okay, hang on. Let's put console.logs.
Tori says, yeah, it sounds like they're coming to purge all the bad coders. That's the comments. Well, that's why we are still screaming, Tori.
Yeah.
Did you get a haircut today, then?
No, I just combed. Had a shower and then combed.
Oh, right. Yeah, looks different.
Mm. Yeah. What can be? Let me print out the thing what's happening here. Send. Let's send have. Or this should be a promise.
Where? Oh, there.
Should it?
Um, why
It's
would you promise the
awaiting
body?
it. Huh?
Oh, but
I'm not sure.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I must be wrong. So it post to action. Okay, data goes there. Yeah, and it's passed in there. So now whatever returns from this one, it gets saved in the send, and then send calls. Actually, I'm gonna console the log there, so I'm really curious about it.
Mhm.
What am I doing? Alright, let's see what we get this time. Because I want to see how what is being saved in the send.
Yeah, yeah, fair. Um, Tori asks, what are we exactly doing now?
What we are doing is we're trying to get rid of this received blank line.
All right. Give me 1 second. I ordered food, so I'll just go get it. Is that okay?
Yeah, go for it.
Cool. Thank you.
Alright, so this is being done. Hopefully, this will give us a bit of a context as to what's going on, and we can have a look from there. Alright, connect, and then okay, now we can go to CloudWatch and see what exactly happened. What is this one? 25. No, I need to get rid of this one. Mm, delete this log group. Okay. Well, why is that not been triggered now? 9:46:10. Hmm. I'm trying to get the console out. Uh. Do, 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 do. So wait. Why is it not going there? Close this one. Okay, CloudWatch. And just what could be the reason? Why is it not logging in there? Any comments? No, cool. So, wait, that one. Okay, so this is being printed, but so it comes in here. It gets the socket context and sends it in the, as in passes it in the send data any promise. Uh-huh. And then we do it. How about if we don't do an await? Just for send. Not even sure what would this do, but let's check it out.
Hello. Sorry. Take a while.
Hello.
What did I tell you about eating food on the show? What did you tell me, Tori? I'm not eating it. Oh, that those were chips. I think you have a problem with chips. Also, I can't help my mic is like really sensitive. It's almost like a ASMR. Yeah, did we make any progress?
Still trying.
It's fine. We'll make it work.
Yes, we will.
You seem very low, Zen. Are you
Just
not happy with it?
just trying to focus and get this working.
Hmm. I understand.
Okay, there we go. So it's just deploying now. Hopefully this would work. Right, so let's try that did the trick. Or not. Oh, okay. Yeah, why did I even do that? It says await there, so it should be await. What was I thinking?
What do you mean? Like await where? I remember the whole thing with await and async. Is it inside a function?
Yes, it's not. Basically, I was calling something that has an await without the await. So obviously it would
Oh,
crash.
yeah, makes sense. That's why I wasn't receiving anything. It says received, but it wasn't actually receiving.
When?
Sorry,
When?
the whole function. Remember, the blank line.
Yeah, but that's not the problem.
All right.
Then at the moment, what I did was I was putting,
Yeah.
mm, I wasn't awaiting the method that needed to be await.
All
So
right.
it was totally as in giving us an internal server error.
Right.
Have you go? Do you know where we are? Do you wanna have a look at
Look at.
and see
Sorry. What?
what could the problem?
What's the error? Like, I can try googling it.
So the error is just it's not really an error, but kind of a logical thing. So it's giving an extra blank response
Hmm.
when it shouldn't be giving that.
Okay. During WebSocket integration, right?
When WebSocket triggers the Lambda, and then Lambda sends a response.
Okay. Makes sense. I'll try having a look. Let's see what sort of work it is.
Cool. Um, what could be the thing here? Return it. Send. So send is actually just having a data, any kind of data, and then doing a promise. Do we need to end it somewhere?
I'm not sure. Do you try looking at CloudWatch too?
Yes, it's not doing the thing there.
Oh, it's not giving anything.
Mm. Send non-empty handshakes and the non-empty WebSocket header was response not given.
Oh, Tori. So I got this tutorial saying that I'll get my keyboard greasy while typing and eating, but so I got this specific keyboard protector thing, which is oil proof basically. So it's on the top of my keyboard and protects it from oil.
Pretty good.
So good invention.
Choosing is about there's new WebSocket suppose one it and the specific controller. This is all done by a WebSocket header. This header is used to specify subcontrol of the client used to know. That's not what we're looking for.
Did you read the news? They're gonna do work from home again, mandatory.
Who?
The
Yes,
government.
yes, there will. There, there are many things happening.
Are you happy or you don't like it?
I'm happy. As in, I like working from home though.
Yeah, right.
How about yourself?
I have never been into the offices properly, so I feel like I want to experience it.
Hmm. Right, right. I see. Okay, yeah, you might observe that working from home is a lot productive
Hmm.
than being in office, but in the office you get the as an in person colleague friendship and personal touch, which is
Yep.
always good. Mhm.
Yeah, pretty much.
Endpoint.
Hey, get dev. Get
GK
dev's here.
close. There was an error in AWS configuration.
I know a guy last week spilled coffee all over his laptop keyboard a week before the interview. Ouch. Also, no, there is no keyboard protector which protects it from coffee.
What was the the reply that first the same error I ended up working out the issue I had is that I was using no, I was creating my own client. No, this is not always timeout. It's not the one WebSocket push from. Five reasons you should consider answering no. Okay, yeah, let's check this one out.
Do you think it's some sort of timeout which is happening and that's why it's giving a blank?
I don't, you mean the Lambda is timing out?
Yeah, like probably that or any sort of timeout in general.
I think if that was happening, you would have given that in the logs at least.
That's true.
That's
Oh yeah,
not
that's true.
even happening so far. Just trying to think of what could be wrong. Let me check something. Um, connect. No, not this one. My default.js. Where's my default lambda? Yeah, there we go. That is me, our default lambda.
Mhm.
I need to go to API gateway. Why am I doing that? Okay. So default. So response selection. No, integrate. Yeah, that's all right. Remove integration response.
I'm trying to
I've
read.
got a feeling that this
Yeah.
should be in this way, as in the way that we're already receiving,
What do you mean? Like
as in a
I think we're
blank
doing the
line.
right thing. Oh, like it has to be this way?
I don't know. I'm just guessing
Hmm.
because I'm not even returning it twice.
Hmm. Right.
Actually, return connection ID, and that gets saved. Send. Actually, what I'm gonna do is no, that's stupid. Right, events, send, JSON response, is that one? Instantiating the API gateway, and then it's simply doing an async function with async data,
Mhm.
and then it's awaiting the post to connection data, connection ID, and data.
Yep. Uh,
Received. So it's
there's
giving us.
actually nothing on Stack Overflow with this whole situation.
So would it be that it's supposed to do this? Because it's my first time working with WebSockets. I'm not entirely sure if this is the normal behavior or not.
See, like what you have done inside the default thing, that's
Mm-hmm.
pretty much the same. Like I
Hmm.
can send you a link, and that's actually how people have done it. Um, there was a YouTube video which was like 30 minutes long doing something similar. Well, Tori asks, what about the VS Cat, WS Cat?
That's the same. Gives us two actually lines. Do that, then action default. Okay, two extra.
Oh,
When it should
yeah.
only be one.
Hmm.
Message. So it's just printing out this one. And then see, this is the thing that I'm not understanding. That
Hmm.
it doesn't do anything of to this, but it still gives out this thing.
Hmm. Makes sense.
Return, or do I just do basically exit?
Does that work? I don't think so. That's an actual
Come
thing.
on, Mac. Come on, Mac. I was being funny.
Sneaky.
Um, return in this return body. Return, response, and return response. Static value are possible without workaround. Synchronous unification is using an AWS service proxy integration instead of the Lambda function. Okay, yeah, we have already done that. With AWS integration, you can't do this with a single Lambda. They designed to be synchronous. The workaround is that you must. Okay, invoke a second. No, that's not what we're looking for. Um, okay, params. Return body. Yes, see, we're right.
Yep.
Okay, what I'm gonna probably do is I'm not gonna waste any more time on this one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe it's just the kind of the behavior that how it's supposed to be. So I'm just gonna move forward.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Okay, cool. So when we connect, what we need to basically do is we need to insert the connection ID in DynamoDB.
Right.
For that one, I think we already have a table that I created. Connections table, here we go.
Yep.
That's all that already is done, which is good. We don't need to do that again. Going back to CloudFormation and to connections on table. Cool. So this is here, which is all right, and it's cool. So what we basically need to do is we need to um API gateway. Okay, I'm gonna get some help from Google here.
Tori says, I watched a part of a video just now and looks like they didn't get two messages back.
Who?
The video Tori watched.
Ah, right.
Can you send
So
a link, Tori? Oh, yeah, go ahead, sorry.
no, continue.
I was just asking for him the link.
Okay, cool. We probably have to go back then to that issue because apparently that there's something that we're missing.
Is it an
And
actual issue though? Like, is it gonna stop us from running it successfully?
to be honest, I'm not entirely sure how will it affect us or will it even affect us because this is my first time working with
Yeah.
WebSockets. So
Hmm.
Gagda might be able to give us a bit of input here.
Makes sense.
Or Tori, yeah. Because they both have apparently worked with WebSockets before.
Yeah. They both are wizards.
Gurus.
That is a 25. This is literally the same video I'm talking about, Tori. Yeah, I was looking at this video as well. The guy who built a chat using Lambda.
Using Lambda. I think there was a blog, the AWS blog on that one as well, isn't it?
I'm not sure, but I'm looking at the YouTube video.
Chat system sockets. Socket or not?
I can send you a video in private chat, so it'll be easier for you to get it.
If you can, that'd be great. Oh, here we go. Found it. How to build a chat app.
I don't think so. It's the same thing.
Is it
I mean,
not?
the person isn't the same. Person isn't the same for sure.
Oh,
On
okay.
YouTube, it's called
Yeah.
Bite Size Academy.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, I probably need it.
But I think the concept is same. Like, I get what you mean.
So he's done in Express. Oh, he's done in Express index.js. Live so static. That's fine. Handling Socket.io on the server. Ah, he's done it with Socket.io.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm gonna need your one.
Yeah, I sent you on private.
Oh, sorry, my bad.
Yeah, that's all good.
Okay, let's see where did we go wrong.
Yep.
You able to hear it?
Yeah, I can hear you.
No, the video.
Oh, no. You can have a look. It's fine. I'm looking at mine as well. So, I can't hear your audio, so it's fine.
I'm just talking because of the viewers. That's all.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Public messages, which will
Yep.
be delivered to
I
all
can
the
hear.
users,
I can hear it
and
now.
private messages, which will only be delivered
Hey.
I can hear it now.
Okay, cool.
to the recipient that they were to communicate default. client disconnects the function to and to use. We don't key from there. So let's add the custom routes public. This event I'm going to send, and all of them, which integration type you want to use. There. That's with HTTPS. And this is the URL that we're going to make requests to when we want to send a message to our clients. So each time a client connects to our WebSocket URL, we'll get a connection ID for this client. And when we'll post to this connection URL with the connection ID as an argument, then our client will receive a message from our socket. So again, a client connects first to the WebSocket URL, and we get a connection ID in our Lambda function. And then using this connection ID, we send a post request to this connection URL, and we pass the connection ID. And then the data we send to this connection URL along with the connection ID will be received in the socket in real time by our client that connected to this WebSocket. And let's say we want to send a message to all of our clients, then we'll just make a lot of requests to the connection URL with all the connection IDs and pass them all the information that we want to pass to them. So now let's switch to our Lambda function and start writing the code for our socket. The Lambda function, the event object, will contain attributes that we'll need to extract because they'll contain useful information about the request. So first of all, we'll have a request context. From this request context, we can extract the connection ID. This will be unique for every client that connects to our socket. We're going to keep this connection ID because we're going to use this ID to send messages back to the client. Another important attribute is the route key. The route key will contain one of the routes that we defined earlier, such as connect, set name, or send public or send private. Let's set a switch statement that will check the route key value. It will act as sort of a router for our function. We have 6 routes, so let's copy and paste it 6 times. Our routes are going to be connect, disconnect. The default route will be a catch-all for all the actions that we didn't define. Set name, which the client will use to set its name. Users, and that is supposed to get. The body will be in a JSON format. So we'll create a body object, which will be empty, and then we'll try to parse the event body. So we'll always expect the event body to be a string, which contains a stringified JSON. So now that we're handling the events that come from the client, let's see how we can send data the other way, from our Lambda function to the client. For example, let's say in the send public route, we want to send a public message to all of the connected users. So we'll need a function that will accept 2 arguments. One will be the array of all the users that we want to send a message to. And the second one will be the body of the message. Then if you want to send a private message, it should be sent only to one user, not to all the users. So we'll change the function to send to one. The first argument will be a string, which will be the connection ID of the specific user that we want to send this message to. And then the second argument will be an object that will contain the contents of this message. So in case we're sending a message to everyone, we'll use the public message attribute. And if we're sending a private message, we'll use the private message attribute. So now let's see how these send to all and send to one functions will look like. So let's define them at the beginning of our file. The send to one function will have 2 arguments. First, the connection ID that we want to send the message to, and then the body of the message. In case of send to all, we'll also have the body of the message. The first argument will be an array of all the connection IDs that we want to send the messages to. We also need to go back to API Gateway and copy the connection URL that we're going to use to send messages to our client. So in the send to one function, we need to take this endpoint and send it a request to send the message to a specific connection ID. And we're going to do that using the AWS SDK. So let's initiate the client that we're going to use to connect to the AWS SDK. And we're going to use the API Gateway and Management API. The only argument it receives is the endpoint that we got from the API Gateway, which is the connection URL. And then to send the message, we're going to wrap it in try catch statement. And then within the statement, we will call the post to connection function of the API Gateway Management API. And it accepts 2 arguments. First, the connection ID that we're passing to this function. Again, this is the connection ID of the user that we want to send the message to. And then data, which will be a buffer of a stringified object that we pass to the function as well. So each time we want to push some data to a client that is currently connected to our socket, we'll need this client's connection ID and then the body that we're going to push to this client. Then we'll also have an option to send a message to several users, not just one. So in this case, we have an array of IDs and a body. So what we're going to do in the send to all function, we're just going to iterate over the array of the IDs.
All right then.
I think I know where I went wrong. I must have been using the wrong URL. So instead of a connection, I was using the WebSocket one. So I think that's
Oh,
the URL
right.
must need to change. Yeah.
Makes sense.
Cool. We can come back to it tomorrow, I guess.
Yeah, surely. Easy days.
Cool.
You
Do
don't
you want
seem
to do the
happy.
closing?
You seem very tired.
No, just
Hmm.
long day. Do you
Is
want to
it
do
work?
that?
Yeah, sure. But yeah, cool. Thanks, guys. Thanks for joining us. I think we had fun.
Yeah.
Jen's doing all the hard work, so that's pretty good. And I think he's pretty close at cracking it. Yeah, won't be too
Looking
long.
good.
Yeah, won't be too long.
Looking good. Yeah.
So let's come back tomorrow, and Tori will join us. And yeah, I'll see you guys. I'll see you guys on Wednesday then. So
Perfect, guys. Yeah.
yeah, so join us tomorrow, same time, same place, and
The same task.
there we go. All right.
Catch you guys. Have a good night.
Good
Cheers.
night.